Hello everyone, I'm Karen McCullough, and we have a couple beautiful litters that are just about 3 weeks old. These little guys that we're going to talk about first are out of Nikki and Champ, and then the second part of this video we are going to do the litter out of Brooklyn and Icon. All of these little guys we can predict eye color, and all of them are showing to have two blue eyes, so that is so exciting. This little girl here is a rare blue female, and her name is Adele, and she is a sleepy little thing. You can see her beautiful rare blue coat, so she's got blue eyes and a blue coat, so that's pretty cool. And gorgeous husky mask. She is going to be a beautiful little girl. She is out of Champ and Nikki. And we are really looking forward to seeing her grow. I think she'll probably be on the smaller side. I would say that she'll probably be, 10 to 15 pounds is what we're guessing. You can just leave her up here. I think we can manage to watch them and them not fall off. Okay, and the next little girl that we are going to talk about is a pure white little girl that is named Amy. And Amy is snow white, and she's starting to get a brownish blue little nose on her, and she has blue eyes. I would say these guys here are probably going to be in that 10 to 15 pound range. They're going to have probably a coat, I would say, like their dad, but it's probably too early yet to guess what exactly the coat is going to look like on these little guys. But at 3 weeks, usually we can start to tell, but it's just a tick early. These guys are just over 2 weeks old. She's like, what do you got going on? Okay, so those are two little girls, and the next one that we're going to talk about is Akita. And Akita is a black and white little girl that has two blue eyes. You guys are going to be hearing that a lot. She has the beautiful husky marking and a little black dot on her nose, and you can see the shading on her feet coming in. She is a beautiful, beautiful little girl. These little guys are just starting to move around just a little bit. They aren't venturing too far from mom, so pretty much all they do is eat and sleep, and that's about it. There's the three little girls right there. And then the last little pup in this litter is a little boy, and his name is Aslan. And Aslan looks like he's got a white blaze, so he probably is a little bit of a shade of a cream color, his body, because you can see the whiter blaze on his forehead. So we'll watch him as he grows, but he does have two blue eyes, and he is a pretty little pup. Probably be about the same size. All of these guys seem like there's nobody that's really very much bigger than the rest, so they're all probably going to be in that probably 10 to 15 pound range. Alright, so that completes that litter. I don't know if I can reach it. You're too far back. There we go. We are located in southern Iowa, so if you guys are interested in one of these little guys, we do have ways of getting them to you if you're not from around southern Iowa. This next litter, the first little guy that we're going to start with is Brick, and Brick is showing to have two blue eyes. He is the bigger of the three boys, but not by very much. He's pretty much right in the same range as what Bart is, which is the next puppy. But he is the little guy with a little bit of white on his back. And he has the beautiful husky mask. Probably have a coat, I would say, more like his mom than like Icon. These little guys are out of Brooklyn, and Icon is who they are out of. Yeah, so he's a beautiful little black and white boy with 2 blue eyes. I don't think we'll be able to put them all up here, so just as well put him back. It might be too much for us to try and keep track of up on the table. If they all get squirming around. I have Maddie's phone in one hand and my phone in the other hand videoing, so it's kind of hard to juggle everything. Alright, this little guy is Bart, and he is a black and white puppy that is also a male, and he is a gorgeous little guy that is showing to have just a little bit different of a blaze than what Brick did, and he is probably just a little bit maybe smaller. His name is Bart, and he is a beautiful little guy. I really like this little pup. Kind of reminds me of the markings of his dad, Icon, at this age, really. And these guys, I think, are going to look an awful lot like Icon, which we just updated the pictures of him, so you guys can check them out too. But just beautiful little guy. Alright, next puppy we're moving on to is Brock, and he is the last of the 3 males in this litter. And he is a beautiful black and white little guy. He's the smallest of the 3 boys, so I probably estimate these guys to be 10 to 15 pounds. This guy's probably going to be a little closer to 10, but as they grow, we'll be able to estimate that a little bit better. And also, hair coat is still a little bit early to be able to determine what their hair coat's going to look like, but you can see the silver shading coming in on his legs, and if you see pictures of his dad, Icon, he was dark black and white when he was little, and then he turned into this gorgeous, he has got a beautiful coat, and he kind of has the silvery and black and white markings, so he's really pretty. I think all 3 of these boys are going to look an awful lot like him. So that completes the boys in this litter. Next we will move on to little girls, and this first little girl, her name is Britt, and she is a chocolate and white female. She has 2 blue eyes, and she has a lighter, kind of a reddish chocolate coat. She is really beautiful, and I think she'll be right in that range, 10 to 15 pounds, probably too. Both mom and dad do weigh 16 to 17 pounds, so they could be just a little bit bigger, but it's still a little bit early to tell. She's a little wiggle worm, this one. Alright, so that is little Britt, the little red and white or chocolate and white girl. And the last little pup in this litter is our little lavender girl, or lilac they call it, and her name is Blossom. We really do think that she is a lilac, but we have sent away DNA on her just in case we're wrong. But she sure looks like a lavender little pup to us. She is got 2 blue eyes, and she's got the husky markings, and she's got a really cool little mark on her nose there. She is looking like she's probably going to be 10 to 15 pounds, maybe right in that range anyway. And we just really like her color. She's really cute. Not very many people can raise the lilac pups. There are a few breeders raising the blues, but it's really hard to hone in on the lilac genes, so it is kind of double rare to be able to produce this color. Alright, well, if you are interested in any of these little guys, we are located in southern Iowa, and we do fly our puppies. So if you would like one of these, but you're not from around southern Iowa, we can make arrangements to have one flown to you. We work with some great puppy nannies, and they ride in cabin with the puppy nanny to the nearest airport that they can get into. So if you feel like one of these babies is a good fit for your family, reach out to us and we can see if they would be a good fit. We always pray about where our puppies go, so if you want more information on them, just reach out to us. And once you do buy a puppy from us, you are part of our Mayname Ranch Dogs family, and we will be there for the duration of your lives. Any questions that you might have. Well, God bless you all, and everybody have a beautiful day and the rest of the week.